Welcome back to Let's Talk News. Now, you know, I haven't had a really great opportunity yet to introduce my cohorts in crime. I am the thorn between two roses, however you want to put that.
Okay.
And there's Ella Roberts.
Yay!
And then, of course, our newest addition is Angela Daffron. Angela, I want to welcome you to the show. We've been, doing this for a couple of days now, and people are like asking, like, okay, well, she looks so familiar and she's so smart, but where did she come from? Angela, you're actually probably most recognized for your work on the internet, for your stories that you write, for the blogging and so on that you do, but also in a very, very, very specific cause and a very specific piece of legislation that you pushed through our great nation. And share that with us.
I had a friend that was murdered by her stalker in January of 2007, Jody sent her home. And at the time that she was murdered, her stalker was accused of stalking almost 20 other women. So at that point I said, this can't happen again. And so I worked to change the stalking laws because the laws didn't allow the police to go or make an arrest until it was too late, basically. So I worked on the laws in Kansas where she was killed and New Mexico where I lived at the time before I relocated to Vegas.
Okay, and that law is now referred to as?
Jody's Law.
Jody's Law.
Of course.
What a huge accomplishment, though.
I know.
Thank you.
I mean,
congrats.
You can't get Congress to send it to do anything, so how in the world did you push it all through?
You know, I think ignorance is bliss.
Right.
Everybody tells me it's a big accomplishment. I was just like, why wouldn't they do this?
Right. I'm going to use that next time. Ignorance is bliss, right?
Listen, obvious and Washington, D.C. do not always go together.
Well, she did it, so.
There you go. Congratulations to you, and welcome. Really, seriously, welcome to our show.
Happy to be here.
But not only being part of our show, but you have written some great op-eds, and some great opinion pieces, and insights, and are huge in that. So now you're going to be writing with Vegas News Review.
Right. I'm very much looking forward to it. The first couple articles will be one is on Guy in Sin City on Twitter.
That will be today.
Yes.
That'll be coming out today, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Guy in Sin City on Twitter. You know, he lost his wife due to stomach cancer and has decided then to pay it forward. And he goes out and just randomly finds people to give sweets to from these hotels on the Strip. You know, gift cards for cash. It's all out of his pocket and just trying to make the world a better place in his own way. Amazing man.
I love stuff like that. Yeah.
So you're going to be writing on that story, and you're going to be writing what? 2 times a week? I got it right? 2 times a week on Vegas News Review.
Right.
So if you have not yet been to VegasNewsReview.com, you definitely need to go there. Great insights, great stories, some political pieces we can look forward to, some controversial pieces we can look forward to.
Dumb down for me.
Some great stories as well. And so really, thank you so much for being part of our team.
Thank you.
Ladies, we have been kicking around some of the women's issues over the last couple of days.
We have.
Okay, and one of the things I want to ask about is this. Women in entertainment. It seems as though they're either really gorgeous, young, and just dominate Kardashians, or there used to be a big pushback about the fact that once women got to a certain place or a certain age, or whatever the case is, they just were kind of excluded. But now I'm seeing shows such as Desperate Housewives, Real Lives of You Name It City, and these women all now appear to be over
a certain age.
Okay, I'm just going to say a certain age. Have things changed for women in the industry, in the entertainment business? Or is it still much the same?
I think it's changed, but there's still a cap. Because obviously, these women are up to the age of about 50. And then it kind of seems
I think one or two would take that as a compliment.
Well,
okay.
But then obviously that's not Hollywood though as well. It's kind of reality or this actuality or something like that. So, and even so, they own it. A lot of them become, like for example, Kris Jenner.
Right.
She's the executive producer. So obviously, if I want to star in it, produce something.
One of the other things though that I think about is this: is that a lot of demand on still image. They may be over 40, they may be over 50, they may be over 60.
Right, and they look like they're 20?
Yeah, so the question becomes, or looking at someone like Beyonce, who had a child and immediately, in a matter of a few weeks, she's back, or I should say a few weeks, a few months, and she's back to pretty much the same look that she had prior. Is that too much pressure for everyday women to try and say that's a standard?
Is pressure. I think most of those entertainers have the mommy makeover after they deliver, and get everything sucked out and repositioned and popped back up and whatever they do.
And even if they don't, they have access to trainers and like that's it. Like the average woman, you barely go to the gym.
You're tired.
Exactly, right. I mean, you do it, but
Well, ladies, we certainly have a lot of other great conversations, and we're going to do just that. So we got to leave for today. But don't worry about it, because come tomorrow, if you're talking about it, then we're talking about it here on Let's Talk News Now. See you tomorrow. Ladies, thank you so much.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Too much fun.
Okay, it's like there's just so much, stimulation. But yeah, that's true about the Beyonce thing.
So
but then a lot of women will exercise while pregnant. Like literally, like
Angela seems to be doing really well for a rookie. Congratulations.
Rookie. I don't think you're a rookie. Keep stealing my cup. I put it here and then.